I made one bar about it at the time, but it was like, oh, I would have done so much more now.
Yeah.
And then maybe would have got somewhere with that. But
Battle rap really made people know your name, but how different is Ryan Nixon, the recording artist?
um similar in a way, but more like I'm very personal with my music. Like I'm braggadocious, but I also there's always lines about something that's going on in my life in the song at some point. Um, to a fault at times, but like it's how I write. It's always been super personal.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that hurts me when I want to make music because I'm like, oh, I can't. Well, I can't. I don't want to talk about that. It's like, I don't want to talk relationship stuff about my kid's mom. Like, it's like,
wow, now
well,
you know, right?
well, and she's cool.
Right now,
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and she's cool because like my last, the second emoticon, I have a bunch of songs about my ex before her. And she's like, I was like, I brought, I was like, if I ever make a song, like, I don't want to, she's like, I don't care what you say, just don't call me a cunt, because I call her a cunt. She's like,
Hey, guess what the name of the single is?
yeah. She's like, I don't care what you call it, just don't call it that. Or just don't say
name
that.
Name the song. See you next
Yeah,
Tuesday.
and I'm like, I was like, I can do that. I can not call you that. That's fine.
Right.
So like, it could happen, but it also, I just need the motivation. Like I was telling Ray before, like I've recently got a bunch of beats. I had the motivation when I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm putting out a project. And I got a bunch of beats together, and then it was gone. And so I've at least made a step to doing something new and getting some new music out there. But yeah, Ryan Nixon was just personal. It was my battle rap was my most like that was me on 10. Battle rapper Ryan is basically Ryan Nixon on 10. Like I'm crazy. I say what the fuck ever.
How did Neon Current with Mike L come together?
Neon Current was, so I met Mike L real early on, in kind of like a cool way where it, like again, I go back to I've met the right people at the right time. I went to ISU for a year, walked into a class, and there was a dude who was playing, I could hear atmosphere reflections through his headphones. And I was like, I sat down, I was like, oh, good song. And he's like, oh, he's like, thanks. And in my mind, I don't know how, maybe this isn't how it really went, but for over these years in my mind, he went, I make beats. And I just went, I rap.
Yeah.
And so we got our
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. So we made contact and we made a group. I met Michael through him. So I met Michael like a year into rap. Because I started really putting shit out like my senior year of high school. That's when I was like, I'm a rapper now. And then, so I met him pretty quick. I met Michael pretty quick through a guy he knew. So we were always cool. We were kind of like you have like two groups of people, and there's like the two guys that are like we're the better ones in this group. Michael was that for his group. Sorry, Bremen. I was that for our group. And so eventually we started making music together because it just made sense to. He made beats, I rapped. He's also one of my favorite rappers. He just has a really unique, weird way of rapping. We did a dual solo EP called The Rebirth. And then from there it was like, let's make a group. And we did one project that he produced, one project that Aeon Gray produced. And then, yeah, I kind of moved to Cedar Rapids and blew it up. It was on me. Maybe we would have done more. But that was like the funnest time. We were getting like open a lot of shows and shit. Like, we were starting to get a little bit of like, we had fans. It was like a real fun time one of my favorite times of making music in Des Moines is that Neon Current era, like 2010.
It's dope. So Emoticon has a completely different feel. What does Imperfect bring that changes your approach?
I think it was more the stuff with Emoticon was the most I've been involved, I guess. So I've always just been like, hey guys, like I made a beat.